What if the most important thing you create today or do today isn't something you can invoice? The world has a surprisingly narrow imagination when it comes to work. Whether you're employed by a company, running your own business, studying, caring for children, or searching for a job, it's easy to believe your work is measured by productivity and performance and promotions or profit. Even those who seem to have the greatest freedom often find themselves driven by targets and expectations and the pressure to keep going and going and going. Before long, work becomes something we endure rather than something we enjoy. But Scripture invites us to imagine something bigger. In Genesis 2, God brings the animals to Adam to see what he would name them. It's a remarkable moment. God doesn't hand Adam a list of names or prescribe every detail. He invites Adam to participate. In the ancient world, naming was an act of discernment and responsibility. Adam is not simply carrying out instructions. He's exercising the creativity and wisdom of one made in God's image. From the very beginning, God chooses partnership over control. He delights in people who cultivate and imagine and organize, people who solve problems and help creation to flourish. And he invites us to participate with him passionately. Think about this verse in the New Testament. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as if working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Christian life is not only about believing the right things and gaining a head knowledge, but it's also about participating in God's ongoing renewal of the world. That means our vocation is always bigger than our occupation. A job may provide an income, but our vocation is to join God wherever He is bringing life and hope and justice and beauty and healing. Every lesson prepared with care, every customer treated with dignity, every problem thoughtfully solved, every child lovingly nurtured, every meal shared, every system improved, every act of integrity, even volunteering and giving of your time without earning a salary, all of these moments can become acts of participation in God's kingdom. So imagine approaching your everyday, ordinary routine with, what is God renewing? What is He restoring? What is He doing here? And how can I participate? That question changes everything. Suddenly, work is no longer just about earning a salary or completing a task. It becomes an opportunity to reflect the Creator, to bless others, and to leave the corner of the world that you've been entrusted with a little bit more whole than you found it. It may take some discernment, but as you begin your work today, pause and ask, God, what are you creating and restoring or nurturing here today? Show me, especially if I can't see, show me how I can participate and how this that is in front of me, how I can live significantly here. And pay attention to one ordinary moment where you can bring greater care, or whether you can use your creativity, where you can restore hope or dignity to another person.